On Friday night, the second of the women's Final Four games pits two of the sport's greatest stars against each other. Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes versus Paige Bueckers and the UConn Huskies. The matchup looks to be exceptional. Iowa is a narrow favorite, and our model projects this game as an even contest. Even the name, Hawkeyes vs Huskies, has quite the ring to it. Geno Auriemma may have been slightly tongue-in-cheek when he said, "Forget I said Paige was the best player in the country. I think Caitlin Clark is the best player of all time." But that speaks to the scope of this game. Clark's last outing, the rematch against LSU, was the most watched women's basketball game of all time. Now she and the Hawkeyes will see if they can make it to their second final ever, and in back-to-back years. Meanwhile, UConn will attempt to make their 12th finals appearance and their first since 2022. We've got a breakdown for you from the betting angle. Analysis from our women's college basketball team, predictions for final score, key players and how to watch the game. Get excited, the countdown is on. From our Final Four preview. Clark's first NCAA tournament run ended with a loss to Bueckers and UConn in the Sweet 16. It's only fitting that her college career includes a rematch against her fellow former 2020 recruit. They were Team USA teammates and each has won the National Player of the Year award, Bueckers as a freshman, Clark as a junior. And both are chasing a national championship. It's hard to think of the Huskies versus the Hawkeyes without starting with Bueckers versus Clark, considering their individual dominance and the way their careers have intertwined. Colorado and LSU had no answers for Clark, who tallied 70 points and 27 assists over 2 regional wins. However, the Huskies have bigger perimeter defenders, starting with Nika Mühl, who took on the challenge of defending JuJu Watkins. Bueckers can also take that matchup if necessary. The problem with UConn's defense is that it focuses on protecting the paint, and the Huskies give up a high volume of three-pointers. That is untenable against Iowa, and not just because of Clark. Every rotation player other than Kylie Feuerbach shoots at least 36% from three-point range, and they get them up. After seeing Clark's stat line against the Tigers, Geno Auriemma joked, "I hope Caitlin Clark had a personal agenda against LSU. I know there's nothing personal between me and her. I don't need to be seeing her drop 50 on us next weekend, you know?" Of course, it may already be personal to Clark, who told ESPN that she wanted to be recruited by UConn but never got a call. Assuming Clark will get hers, the onus is on Bueckers to match her production. The UConn senior has never been as prolific a shot hunter as Clark, but she has averaged nearly 28 points since the start of the conference tournament.